A very good morning, students. I hope you all are doing fine at home. I hope you are studying physics. Okay, so today's topic is real depth and apparent depth, right? Okay, I'm sure you guys must experience this phenomena, right? So, whenever आपने देखा होगा, whenever you have a glass, you have a transparent glass, and that glass, let's say it is filled with water, right? And when you insert a pen or a pencil inside the water, there is some you see the pencil is being disturbed with some, you know you see that the pencil is bended at some point, right? Similarly, when you have, let's say you have a transparent, again a container, right, in which you have water filled up to the brim, right? And let's say you have an object, a coin. Very important example, a coin is there in the bottom of the, you know bottom of that container. You see that this coin is somewhere here. You see that coin is not at the bottom, but you will see that the coin is actually somewhere in between the bottom and at the top, right? So there is a change of the image that you see, right? So that change of the image is what you call as your apparent depth. So basically what is happening, this particular part is your real depth, but what you see is that your coin is somewhere here, so that you will call as your apparent depth, right? So basically this is the concept of your real depth. Real depth means where the object actually is. Apparent depth means where you see the image of that object, because what is happening, what actually is happening, you're actually changing your mediums, right? Here it was air and now it is water. So the light particles, it has, while it was traveling, was changing medium. So because of the change of medium, you see, your image formation will also change, right? So this process is very prominent in your refraction part, right? So that's why you'll see, आपने देखा होगा, आपका पेंसिल कभी लगता है आपको आधा टूटा हुआ है, right? Somewhere it is being broken, and you see that the coin is not where it seemed to be, right? So that is what the concept of your real depth and apparent. So let's try to understand what actually is happening here, right? Okay, so let's say you have a container. Now this container, let's say it's not transparent container, but you can see it from the top, right? Okay, so this is, let's say, till this particular point it is filled with water. Till this point it is filled with water, let's say इसके नीचे पूरा water है. All right, so let's say you have a coin here. You have a coin here at this particular part, right? So in actual sense the coin is there, right? But what is actually happening, and let's say this is the interface, right? ये आपका interface है, interface, right? So above this particular part यहाँ पे आपका क्या है, air, and नीचे आपका क्या है, water, right? Interference difference is there. All right, okay. Now what is happening, मान लीजिए आप यहाँ से देख रहे हैं इस चीज़ को. Let's say there is your eye. आप इस particular part को you are actually seeing from the above, right? So when you see the image from the above, what will happen? Okay, so obviously अच्छा, ये particular part आपको पता होगा जब whenever you have a interface, right? And let's say the light particle are striking at some, at some point on the interface, so make a normal, right? This is the incident ray, right? Incident ray, you'll make a normal, and depending upon the medium it will bend away or it will bend towards the normal, right? This is something which we already know, right? Now what will happen if your light ray is coming from the normal के उसमें आ रहा है, so what will happen? Nothing will happen. It will go in the straight path. There will be no bending, there will be no, आप जैसे आया वैसे ही आपका वापस आ जाएगा. So like I was saying, so there will be no bending if your light ray is traveling normal, right? So what I will do first, let's say the eye will see the image from the water, right? See, इस coin का image आपका water से आ रहा है ऊपर, right? Let's say, right? So it is like a normal, right? It came and it went back, right? So that is the first thing, right? सेकेंड, लेट्स से इसका मैं किसी पर्टिकुलर एंगल पे इसका इमेज बनाता हुआ देख रहा हूँ, राइट? सो एट दिस इंटरफेस व्हाट विल हैपन, you will make a normal, right? Okay, normal is there, light is coming from there, right? So we are going from denser to rarer medium, right? Denser to rarer, what happens to the light ray, right? So when your light ray is traveling from denser to rarer, what will happen? Actually it will bend away from the normal, it will bend away from the normal, yes or no, right? So this is your angle of incidence, this is your angle of refraction. Is that a yes or no? I hope that is clear, right? Okay, so obviously आपका ये देखो, ये इमेज कहीं दूर, ये ऐसे जाएगा, ये कैसे जाएगा, राइट? दिस विल गो लाइक दैट. सो देयर इज नो इमेज, image will not form at some other place, so image will definitely form somewhere here, yes or no? Image will be forming at somewhere at this particular point, yes or no? So basically the object is this and the image is formed here, right? So you will see your image is being, the position of the image is being, lifted from the original position, yes or no? So that this elevation is what you call as, okay, so let me name this. So from the interface, all your measurements are from the interface. This is very important for this particular topic. All the measurements that we will do, all the measurements, all the measurements that we will do will be from the interface से होगा, ठीक है? So all the measurement that we are going to do is from the interface. So you have to understand here, from the interface, the actual distance of your object, you will call that as your real depth, because that is the real depth, yes or no? So you'll call that as your real depth. Well, I'll short form it RD, real depth, ठीक है? All right, great. So this is the image formation, ठीक है? From the interface, and जो आपका image formation बन रहा है, that is your apparent depth. इसी को मैं क्या बोलूँगा? Apparent depth. समझ में आ गया? So that is known as your apparent depth and this is known as your real depth. I hope that is clear to everyone, right? Okay, one more thing that you have to understand here. Okay, so like the refractive index of, okay, यहाँ पे आपका देखो, यहाँ पे आपका light rays are coming from the coin to the eyes, right? Light rays are coming from the coin to the eyes, right? So जहाँ से आ रहा है, right, from where it is coming, you will take the refractive index to be nu2, and where it is going you will take the refractive index to be nu1. तो आपका एयर का refractive index nu1 है और जहाँ से आपका आ रहा है उसका refractive index nu2 है. Keep that in mind. Is that clear? I hope that is clear, right? If that is clear, let's try to find out the formula for this apparent depth, right? Okay, so let me make it big. So let's say this is, ये आपका बड़ा सा water, ये आपका interface है. Let's say this is the interface, right? And from here actually I'm watching, मैं यहाँ से देख रहा हूँ, ठीक है? So from here I'm watching and here somewhere is the coin, right? So obviously the first जो अभी हमने देखा जो normal है, okay, let me use the scale so it can be nice. Okay, जो normal है वो normal की तरफ चल जाएगा, right? So this is coming and going, right? Second जो आपका होगा that will be, ध्यान से देखिएगा, the image of this will go and strike here somewhere, right? It will strike there and we will make a normal at that particular point. So normal बनाएंगे. So this is your angle of incidence, right? And we are going from, देखो यहाँ पे आपका new 2 medium है, this is your new 1 medium. We are going from denser to rarer medium, right? We are going from denser to rarer medium, right? So when we are going from denser to rarer medium, the light ray will bend away from the normal. Light ray will bend away from the normal, and you will call that as angle of refraction, right? Okay, so obviously image will not go somewhere, मतलब कहीं दूर जाके बनेगा नहीं, so you have to extend it backward, and you will see your image is being formed here, somewhere here, right? आपका image यहाँ बनेगा. This was your object and the image is somewhere here. Yes or no? I hope that is clear to everyone. So your image formation is there, right? And like I said, all your measurements are from your interface, right? समझिए इस बात को. All your measurements are from your interface. This is the interface, right? So all your measurements are from interface, right? Okay, so यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक के डिस्टेंस को मैं क्या बोलूँगा? यस, आप लोग बताएं. इट विल बी रियल डेप्थ. इट विल बी रियल डेप्थ, right? That is RD. Yes or no? I hope that is clear, right? Similarly, from here to here, from interface to where the image formation is, you will call that as yes, apparent depth, right? Apparent depth means आपको actually वो चीज़ वहाँ दिखेगा. You will call that as apparent depth. Yes or no? I hope that is clear to everyone, right? Okay, so this is what is actually happening. So okay, so let me name that. This is my point A. This is my okay. This is my point A, point B, that is point I, right? Okay, and this is your point O. Okay, all right. So I hope that is clear, right? ठीक है. And I will assume that there is this distance. ये आपका जो distance है AB, I will assume this AB distance to be yeah. Okay, let's not assume anything. उसको वैसे ही रहने दो. Okay, let's ऐसे ही कर लेते हैं इसको. Okay, so there is one assumption here. जो आपके ये जो आपका जो second ray गया है, right? The second ray, this ray, okay. जो आपका second ray गया है, this one, these, okay, this ray is very close to the normal, right? This ray is very close to the normal. This is the assumption that you guys have to take, that this ray is very close to normal. इसका मतलब क्या है? Why I am taking it very close? देखो आप, this is your normal, right? ये अगर देखो अभी ये दूर है तो यहाँ पे ये बनेगा ऐसे, right? The angle of incidence और angle of refraction बड़े होंगे. अगर मैं इसको और पास लेके आया तो क्या होगा? एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस और एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन कम होता रहेगा. और पास लेके आओ और कम हो जाएगा, राइट? सो बेसिकली पास लेके आने का मतलब सिंपल इतना सा है. द ओनली रीज़न दैट आई एम ब्रिंगिंग माई दीज टू रेज क्लोजर सो दैट आई कैन गेट माई एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस एंड एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन टू बी वेरी स्मॉल. ठीक है, that is the only logic of me bringing your second ray closer to the first normal ray, right? So that I can get my angle of incidence and angle of refraction to be very close. We will call that, इन दोनों रेज को हम लोग पैराएक्सियल रेज से बोलते हैं. पैराएक्सियल का मतलब यही होता है that these two rays are very close to each other, right? Okay, is that true? So let's apply Snell's law at point B. Point B देखो आप, this is your point B, right? So point B में मैं Snell's law apply करूँ. So I'm applying Snell's law at point B. So what will happen? देखो, this is your new 2, this is your new 1, right? So when I apply Snell's law at point B, what will happen? You will simply say that new 2 times sin I will be equal to new 1 times sin R. Clear है, right? I'm saying, देखो ध्यान से देखो, I'm saying new 2 times sin I will be equal to nu1 times sin r. Yes or no? I hope सही लिखा है, right? सही लिखा है, right? Okay, so I will write it here that nu2 times sin I will be equals to nu1 times sin r. ऐसे ही लिखते थे हम लोग. I hope that is understandable. Understandable नहीं है, pause करके एक बार समझ लीजिए. You will be able to understand it, right? So like I said, these two rays are very small, right? So you can write here as both the rays are paraxial. दोनों paraxial है. Paraxial का मतलब both the rays are very very close. So angle I and angle R will be very small. You have to understand that angle I and angle R will be very very small. So angle I and angle R are very small, so what will happen, right? So if that is small, I can say, आपको पता है sin of 0 क्या होता है? 0. यहाँ पे आपका एंगल क्या है? स्मॉल, सो यू आर गेटिंग 0. ओके, ऑलराइट. tan of 0 क्या होता है? tan of 0 is again 0 because the angle is small, right? So for smaller values of angles of sine, इसका मतलब ये होता है for smaller angles of sine, जो आपका एंगल होता है वही आंसर आ जाता है, right? So similarly sin I is approximately equal to I because your I is smaller. समझ में आ गया? आई होप दैट इज क्लियर, राइट? सो फॉर स्मॉलर एंगल द एंगल कम्स इटसेल्फ, राइट? सो साइन आई इज अप्रॉक्सीमेटली इक्वल टू आई एंड दैट इज अप्रॉक्सीमेटली इक्वल टू tan आई ऑल्सो, बिकॉज tan के केस में भी सेम थिंग होता है, राइट? सिमिलरली आपका साइन आर क्या होगा? साइन आर विल बी अप्रॉक्सीमेटली इक्वल टू योर आर और दैट विल बी इक्वल टू योर tan आर. आई होप दैट इज क्लियर, राइट? सो आपको करना क्या है? इंस्टेड ऑफ साइन आई यू विल राइट tan i. Instead of sin r you will write tan r. तो आपको करना है कि इस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट को यहाँ रिप्लेस कर दो इन स्नेल्स लॉ एट पॉइंट b, राइट? सो यू विल सिंपली राइट इट हियर nu2 टाइम्स sin i की जगह क्या लिखेंगे आप? tan i. yes or no? and that will be equal to nu1 times this will be tan r instead of sin r. yes or no? I hope that is clear to everyone. is it clear to everyone? राइट? ओके, रिमेंबर tan i एंड tan r. अब इसको आप याद रखिए, tan i एंड tan r, राइट? ओके, सो लेट्स गो बैक टू दिस फिगर, राइट? गो बैक टू दिस फिगर. ओके, अब इस फिगर को देखिए. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हियर, इफ दिस इज एंगल i, तो मुझे बताना ये वाला एंगल भी एंगल i होगा क्या? ध्यान से देखिए, कौन सा प्रॉपर्टी से हम लोग इसको प्रूव कर रहे हैं? yes alternate angles. yes or no? these are alternate pair of alternate angles. yes or no? I hope that is clear, right? so this is angle I, तो आपका ये वाला पार्ट भी क्या होना चाहिए? एंगल I होगा. yes or no? सिमिलरली यहाँ पे आप देखिए, ये वाला जो एंगल है, राइट, दैट पर्टिकुलर एंगल विल इट बी एंगल R? यहाँ पे चेक करो, ये भी एंगल R है तो ये भी एंगल R होना चाहिए. these are basic geometry, right? I hope आपको समझ में आ रहा है, right? these are basic geometry. I hope आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा, right? okay, so if that is true you have to understand. मैं यहाँ पे छोटा सा कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? देखना, इन ट्रायंगल देखो हमारे पास क्या क्या था? tan i है और tan r है, राइट? दीज टू वैल्यूज वी हैव. ध्यान रखिएगा इस चीज़ को. सो इन ट्रायंगल ए आई बी, देख लो कहाँ पर है. इन ट्रायंगल ए आई बी, राइट? इस ट्रायंगल की बात कर रहा हूँ. दिस ट्रायंगल इज अ राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल. येस और नो? राइट, राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल है. आई होप दैट इज क्लियर. सो इन दैट राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हियर, if I write for tan r is equals to perpendicular upon base. yes or no? so what is the perpendicular here? Perpendicular is AB. yes or no? and base is AI. clear है? I hope that is clear. so what is your AB is something which you do not know. AB को AB रख दीजिए, right? और AI क्या है आपका? AI, ध्यान से देखो, इस AI, ये जो आपका AI है ये आपका अपरेंट डेप्थ है क्या? yes or no? so this is your apparent depth AD, AB upon A dot D. clear है, right? okay, similarly in triangle ए बी ओ कौन सा ट्राइंगल है, चेक करो। ए बी सॉरी ए ओ बी या ए बी ओ वॉट एवर इट इज़, ये वाला ट्राइंगल है, राइट। सो ये दिस इज ऑल्सो राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल। सो उसमें tan I will be equal to again perpendicular upon base, yes or no? So what is perpendicular? Again AB है क्या perpendicular, चेक करो। Is AB the perpendicular? I hope that is clear. AB आपका साइड perpendicular है, right? perpendicular upon base, base आपका AO है क्या? अब ध्यान से देखना, AB मुझे नहीं पता है, AO को देखो। अब AO is AO the real depth, yes or no? real depth R dot D. I hope that is clear. yes or no? So यहाँ पे आपको देखना है, I can write my tan R as AB dot AD, I can write my tan I as AB dot RD. Is that clear to everyone? I hope this is clear to everyone. तो मैं I will just simply substitute the value of tan R and tan I in नीचे मैं substitute करने जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, ध्यान से देखिएगा। So I'm writing here nu2 times tan I क्या है आपका, देखो ध्यान से, tan I is AB upon RD, tan I is AB upon real depth, AB upon real depth, and that is equals to nu1. What is tan R? tan R is, देखो, tan R is AB upon apparent depth, tan R is AB upon apparent depth, yes or no? I hope that is clear, right? apparent AB से AB cancel out हो गया and you are left with nu2 upon nu1, that is equals to real depth upon apparent depth. Is that clear? तो इसको आप लिख सकते हो nu2 upon nu1 will be equal to real depth upon apparent depth. Is that clear to everyone? यहाँ पे one more thing that you have to understand here, आपका real depth का measurement और आपका apparent depth का measurement कहाँ से हुआ है? One more thing, one important thing, you have taken all the measurements from the interface से आपने measurement लिया है, ये आपको ध्यान रखना। whenever you are applying this formula, you have to understand, you have to be very sure that you are taking your measurements from the interface, right? Okay, second thing आपको क्या, you have to keep in mind that the rays should be paraxial. आपकी ये दोनों रेस बहुत क्लोज होनी चाहिए, तभी दिस फार्मूला इज एप्लीकेबल। दीज टू रेस जो हमने बोला, नॉर्मल रेज एंड योर सेकेंड रे बाय विच द इमेज इज गेटिंग फॉर्म, दीज टू रेस शुड बी पैराक्सियल, दिस शुड बी वेरी वेरी क्लोज टू ईच अदर। आई होप दैट इज clear to everyone. Okay, third thing that you have to understand about the nu2 and nu1, right? nu2 क्या था, देखो ध्यान से देखो, nu2 जो आपका है, this is from where your light rays are going towards eye, आपके आईज में आपका किस मीडियम से आपके आईज तक आपका जो रेस आ रही है, तो उसमें जिस मीडियम से आ रही है दैट इज़ योर nu2, एंड जिस मीडियम को जा रही है दैट इज़ योर nu1, ऐसे समझना है, राइट? सो इसको आप लिख सकते हो, राइट? nu2 is the refractive index nu2 is the refractive index of the medium through which the lights are coming, through which the light is coming, right? और nu1 क्या है, is the refractive index of the medium towards the light is going. I hope this is clear to you. So you can simply write nu2 upon nu1 is equals to, yes, क्या है, real depth upon apparent depth, real depth upon apparent depth, right? इसी के बेस पे आप सारे फॉर्मूलेस कर सकते हो। I hope this is understandable to everyone, right? आपको बस ये समझना है, real depth और आपका apparent depth they are measured from the interface. Secondly nu2 है, nu2 refractive index जिस मीडियम से आपका लाइट जा रहा है, nu1 refractive index है जिस मीडियम पे लाइट जा रहा है, राइट, एंड दोज टू रेज शुड बी पैराएक्सियल, राइट. आई होप दिस इज़ अंडरस्टैंडेबल, आई होप आपको समझ में आ गया होगा, राइट. सो इसको बेस करते हुए ट्राई टू डू सम न्यूमेरिकल्स एंड यू विल बी एबल टू डू इट. Okay, all right, thank you and have a nice day.